Radburn Players, Mike Roney and Natalie Ross. We were just talking about your backgrounds before you got involved with the Players, and I know that you had done some acting here and there. And Natalie, you were talking about you did a lot of directing. Did you do directing before Radburn, or did you?
No, I did a lot of high school and college acting. My daughter was one of the small fairies in the bushes in 1998 in A Midsummer Night's Dream, and that's how we really, my husband and I, really began to be active with the Players.
That got you in, having your daughter. Oh, nice.
Yes. So we, from there, it just became the most wonderful creative process, truly, through all the years of acting, directing. I've directed many plays, as I mentioned, that I've loved. Michael in South Pacific, Noises Off, Picnic, just a wonderful experience.
That's great. And now your daughter, I know we were kind of talking during the break, your daughter went on to do, with her talent of the makeup that she did in Midsummer Night's Dream. What has she been?
My daughter does makeup for print. That's her career. She is Jessica Ross. She did some of the photo shoots for Vogue magazine, and recently she did the part of the cover for Vanity Fair. That's great, and I think part of membership drive is just say, you know, what you could do.
It's a career stepping stone.
It definitely is. But also the fact that someone can come in and a whole family is suddenly involved. You bring the child in and the family gets
I think
involved.
The story is the same with me. You know, my daughters were in the plays in the park in the summer, and that's how I originally got involved in the Players. So, yeah.
There's a hook. There's a hook into it, and it gets you involved in the play. And that's, I mean, what a great escape from just our daily life here out in the burbs. It's great to have this theater that people so appreciate so much what you're doing with the Players. I know that there's a special award. There's this Jack Kelly Award that you have received, Natalie. Can you tell us a little bit about this award?
Jack Kelly was truly a gentleman and a scholar. He was a Harvard graduate. While he was at Harvard, he started a theater there, the Poets Theater. In 1946, he joined the Players. And in 1998, we developed the Jack Kelly Award for service to the Players. You have to be a member for 15 years. You get points for working behind the curtain, in front of the curtain, and around the curtain. And Jack Kelly was never adverse to sweeping the stairs, appearing in a play, directing a play, and in fact, he wrote The Princess Without a Heart and several other plays. So the award was, in 1998, given to him, and it took off from there. Have been 10 recipients of the Jack Kelly Award, myself one of them.
Well, congratulations. Well, you should be very proud. So it's more than just the person that does only one thing. I mean, it's great that you're an actor and you do, but this sounds like more than a triple threat. You need the person that will sell the tickets and then run off, star in the show, and then clean up the dressing.
Everybody does a little of everything. I mean, Natalie has directed plays, and she's also, you know, sat at the front desk selling tickets. So we all do a little of everything.
That's great. And so this award, I know you showed me a great, wonderful sheet that says all these whereases. Can you share some of that with us, what some of the things are on the award itself?
Well, it's served on the board of directors, having directed, having acted, worked backstage. I have swept a lot of floors. Demeanor. Someone to look up to, a role model, all around talent for doing everything, as Michael mentioned. Attributes of service, leadership, and to participate in productions that you are not directly involved with, to really help the group.
Which is great, because it's like we do need these people that, okay, you're not in this one, you're not working backstage or directing or designing anything, but we still need you to participate in it.
Exactly. As anybody in community theater knows, you know, everybody has to help out. Everybody has to, you know, pull a little bit and help make the whole production happen.
That's the community part of it. It's everybody pitching in and doing whatever needs to have to be done. Is there anything at the Players you haven't done yet that you're ready to get involved in, or have you done everything? I mean, after winning
Natalie's done everything.
The award, you've got everything taken care of.
I haven't done any directing myself.
Do you want to?
Maybe someday. Maybe someday. You know, right now I'm sort of picking and choosing, you know, the parts that I'm interested in. I've been fortunate to have been in a few plays, and I enjoy being on the stage and helping out behind the scenes.
It's nice just worrying about yourself as opposed to a director has to worry about so many
other things. When Michael's on the stage, he has a great voice, and you definitely
I can tell already. Yeah, just from here, definitely. Yeah. And are your children still involved in theater at all?
No, they're a little older now. They don't no longer live in this area, but you know. as I said, they were both in the summer plays and had a great time.
And I think you enlightened them in some way. You know, they're going to appreciate theater, that they're going to take their children to go.
Yeah, my older daughter was in her high school theater group, you know, at Fairlawn High School, and was in a production of Hannah and Her Sisters, and
Which
so
has a great theater
they've
program
pursued
there,
that a
too,
little
so-
bit. Yeah,
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
How about you? Is there? I know that you've done so many things. Is there anything that you're dying to get your hands wet on?
There are some risque plays that we haven't done, known for language, and I'm thinking of doing some of them.
So
in the
risque for
future.
language, not full Monty
I would
being
love
naked.
to do
or,
American Buffalo. I really would.
And that
We
does
haven't
get
done-
tough with the language. But I think you can put a disclaimer in your program saying,
Yeah.
that's the language that's in here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've certainly done shows that you could categorize as, you know, adult
PG-13
content.
if
Yeah,
nothing else. But
PG-13 perhaps.
We
nothing
did
too-
Virginia Woolf, true.
Yeah,
That is-
which
has
was
some-
Certainly, they're-
unbelievable.
yeah, they're not-
Didn't
They're not hugging and kissing through that.
Art
audience.
Murray was nominated for a
Yes,
an
an
award for that,
Antoinette
wasn't he?
Perry Award.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've done a couple of Tennessee
And-
Williams,
and-
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof,
And your audience still comes.
Streetcar Named
it's-
Desire.
so you obviously
incredible.
can push the envelope. I guess
Yes.
you're ready to now. You know what you can do, and now it's just push it a little bit further. With it, are you thinking of expanding to more than just 2 shows? I think at one point you did 3 a year.
That was with the summer show. We're
That's what it
thinking
was.
of bringing
that was
that back.
So bringing the summer show would be the children's
With
involvement,
children,
the
for children.
So we won't use the Sam Shepard
Yeah.
piece for that, or or David Mamet, or
No,
anything
no,
for the children.
Yeah.
But for the other 2 plays, the main stage plays, you might take one that might go a little bit further.
Absolutely.
Always.
Yeah.
Nice,
You
nice.
know, we not only want to do the tried and true hits, but we always want to push the envelope. We want to, you know, keep our artistic edge and try to do some things that will be provocative and you know, get people engaged on that level too.
That's the
Yeah.
reason for the original play works,
Yeah.
in that
Right.
revivals, even on Broadway, you can just do so many revivals.
Oh, totally.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I love Anything Goes, but Gypsy, how many times have we seen? You know, I just love it, but it's just, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so have you ever taken one of these original plays and actually
Done a full production?
done a full production yet?
Not so far.
But that's what we're considering.
Yeah.
And that's
We're
great. I think
considering
that's the
doing
whole envelope. It's like, now we're ready.
Yeah.
You've got the audience. You've got a great membership that keeps growing.
That's the direction we want to go, yeah.
But to
Yeah.
try these other things in there. Great.
yeah.
And you've got a wonderful home right there in Fairlawn.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
right.
the theater didn't start in the Grange Hall.
No, it started in the Radburn Plaza building, which is a historic building in the Radburn section of Fairlawn, and was there until, I think, 1952, from 1930 to 1952, and then moved over to the Grange.
Which was built. in
Yeah,
those years.
I mean, the
So
Grange
yes,
wasn't even built
yeah.
until then,
Gotcha.
so.
And
yeah.
then they moved into that space, and it's been
And
your
we've been there
home.
ever since, yeah.
And it's great. You're the only theater company in Fairlawn
right.
that uses this space. This is
Correct.
your, yeah, that's
Yes.
wonderful, and it's yours.
But we've got all the equipment, we've got all the lights, you know, and it's
And we can build any
Yeah.
kind of set.
Yeah.
We are not. We can build any kind of set: a boxed set, a full set, black
Right.
box.
And like you said, you
open
use the
set.
whole space. Do you rehearse in the hall itself, or do you
Yes.
have a separate rehearsal?
We
so you come
rehearse
there
in the
to-
hall, yeah. Yeah.
And what's the audition process like? Just kind of briefly, because you've come in as actors, so what do you do to audition there?
Michael does the publicity.
I put out publicity.
But if
yeah,
I'm
and
an
then
actor coming to audition,
Yeah.
because you did Man of La Mancha, what am I going to have to do? Am I going to come in with
You do.
my own
You
music?
go into a room, the director will be there, generally, and the other actors, and the director will generally hand out a scene and ask people to read it, right?
We
And,
do
yeah.
sides.
So cold
You-
reading, kind of.
Generally a cold reading, right?
You do
Yeah.
not need a headshot or a resume.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people
The
want to
di-
know that.
Yeah.
the
And then a
direct-
song. So am I going to have to sing if I want to be Emile in South
Yes.
Pacific?
Yes.
So am I going to come with that, or are you going to give that to me when I get there?
Whoever
What
the
do you-
musical director is there for the audition process, and will say, "What would you like to sing?"
Great. So hopefully I brought something in
Yeah.
that I have some kind of music that I
right.
can sing. Well, that's great. So it's not a hard process, and you invite anybody to do it, which I think is wonderful.
And in general, everybody has gotten back to yay or nay.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sweet. 'cause
absolutely.
We know as actors in the past, you don't hear these.
You do get a call back.
Oh, yeah.
Not necessarily the one you want.
You get a call.
You know what's going on,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
feel still connected.
Yeah.
And I think that helps with the membership too. You feel at least you care enough to even say,
That's
I
right.
didn't get the role
That's right.
as much as getting the role. So
And you may be offered a role that you didn't audition for.
Yes.
there's that you
Exactly.
came in for Emile, but you're going to play I wasn't going to say it, but yeah.
No,
but you get another role, and that's great too.
And then you're on our list for
future casting.
auditions.
We saw you audition for this particular piece. You weren't right for
Exactly.
this play, but man, you're going to be right for the next one we have.
We're always
So-
looking to expand our network.
That's wonderful, and you've got a great network. I know that several people here at Bergen Community College have been part of the Players, and it's great that
Yeah,
we
you
can
know,
be
I'm really proud to be part of it, just because not only the longevity, but the fact that we're really sort of adding something to the community, and I mean, there aren't too many people who can say they live a few blocks away from live community theater, so who are in the suburbs, right? So it's a nice thing.
And community theater really is the foundation of theater
Yeah.
in this country.
Yeah.
You know, this is why it has survived, is because of community. Well, I am so very impressed and very proud of what you guys are doing over there in Fairlawn, and I just wish you the greatest success, and that we're going to put on the screen the upcoming show so that you know how to get information, how to find out the box office, how to get tickets, how to get ticket sales, and just kind of keep you posted on upcoming events there at the Radburn Players. So, Mike,
Hey,
Natalie, thank
Jim,
you
it
so
was
much
great.
for coming
Oh,
in.
it was a pleasure.
We hope to see you down the aisleways there. So
Thank
thanks
you
for
very much.
tuning in, and go see Radburn Players in Fairlawn, New Jersey.